Hello everybody, my name is Andrew, and today we're going to be talking about the English present tenses. That's right, we have more than one. We actually have three, but we're only going to be talking about two of them right now. So to kind of understand why we would have two tenses, let's first set up the idea of a tense. Tense means time. And so when you are using a tense, you are using a verb to express a relationship of time. For instance, in the past tense, something that happened before, we say things like, I sang. Which means sometimes in the past, singing was something that I did. But it stopped before the present. And in the present, we can say, I sing. That means singing is an action that I perform, but it doesn't say anything about whether or not that action will continue into the future. And that's the basic division of tenses, but English gets really complicated with how we handle these relationships of time. For instance, we can divide one of these sections into subsections, as you see I've done here. Inside the blue box that represents right now, there's a smaller green box, and I call this green box the true present. The true present expresses things that are happening right now. They're happening while the person who's talking is expressing their idea. And then the bigger blue box is what I call the greater present. That expresses things that are generally true. They haven't stopped, they're not in the past, and they're not waiting to start. They're not in the future. They are generally true. So for instance, if I say, I sing, that is a general truth. If I say, I am singing, that means right now in the true present, singing is what I do. And let's talk about the formula on how to make these sentences. So, the general present uses what's called the present simple tense, or the simple present tense. Oftentimes, we just call it the present tense. So we say things like, I sing. And that means, in general, singing is something I do. If you want to make this a statement that refers to the here and now, the in this moment, what you do is you take the word am, or is, are, whatever the proper to be verb would be for the person who's doing the action, you stick that there, and you take the suffix ing and stick it there. So, I am singing. So, when we say I am singing, that means I am currently singing. Obviously I'm not, but you get what I'm saying. If we remove the am and the ing, then it becomes a general statement. I have sung, possibly am currently singing, and I will probably sing in the future. I sing. Let's try this with a couple more sentences. We've got I run. In general, that's something I do, versus I am running, which means right now I'm moving at a very fast pace. She is calling. That means at this moment, she, some female person, has her phone and she's trying to reach somebody. Versus she calls, which means she, maybe frequently, maybe infrequently, but it's something she's done before, something she'll probably do again, maybe it's something she's doing right now, but she makes calls. And that's what I have for you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe for more language videos.